you fingerpicking in 5 minutes. Hi, it's Martin from the Washboard Resonators. Hopefully you know an E chord. If you don't, I'll flash up the numbers for the frets. Hopefully you know an A chord, and then a B7 chord. Good. So the song I've picked for this is Folsom Prison by Johnny Cash. And the reason is this: to get fingerpicking, to get that mechanic of the separation of the thumb and the fingers, we can learn some very simple patterns, put them to these simple chords, we can back up the singing. I hear the train a-coming, rolling round the bend. So that's fantastic. And then later in the lesson, we'll show you how to get a little bit fancier and do the solo. So let's get going. So you probably should know those chords. Let's not even think about that. When you think about fingerpicking, you think about people that play usually bass lines, chords, melodies on top. It takes a lot of separation here, and some of my private students struggle with this, so I'm making this video. So the first thing to think about is, before we even think about making a chord, in this instance, what we're doing is we're playing a bass line, and there's these in-between beats. And this finger's picking up in between beats. Have you got that? Take it slow and that'll help. When we go to the A chord, different pattern. And then you keep that pattern for the B7 chord. Back to the E. Tell you what, I'll put a backing track at the end of the video as well. It'll start there. Good. And that will help you just work on this. Okay, let's get going with it. So we'll do it slowly. I'll flash up the chords. I'll also sing, because everybody knows this song, so you'll know where the changes are coming. Here we go. 1, 2, 2. Well, hear the train a-coming, rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Time keeps rolling by. I hear the whistle blowing. I hang my head. I cry, baby, baby, baby. You'd never tell I was from Yorkshire in England, would you? So, you should have played along, and you should have now fingerpicked within 5 minutes. That's the start, that's something to work on. You get the concept of the separation. Let's now move it on a little bit. But just before that, my name is Martin, the band is the Washboard Resonators. Do support us. Like, subscribe, comment, it helps. Buy us a coffee. Also, go to the description, because there's links to the mailing list. Come and see us at a gig. That would be amazing. Also, in the description, I'll put a link to a 5-minute learn to play blues guitar in 5 minutes video. That might be of use if you like this kind of thing. Thank you. So let's expand on the rhythm part that you sing, that you play behind the singing. And then I'll show you how to play the solo. So the rhythm part, we've got a nice little finger-picking choke with a bass line. Now, the first thing you'll notice is that I'm doing this kind of thing where I'm muting, and also I'm taking this hand off. Let's first of all look at the muting. I think when you fingerpick, sometimes you can end up, all the notes roll into each other. Now, that happens on resonator guitars a lot. They need a lot more muting to resonator guitars. Obviously, you can do this on acoustic guitar, electric guitar. I'm using a resonator because the band is the Washboard Resonators. That's what we use. So, what I think happens with the muting is you get that nice percussive, clean sound. if you like fingerpicking and you want to take it further, you know, when you listen to people like Merle Travis, or Blind Blake, it's all muted. Also, if you like that kind of fingerpicking stuff, I did a video, how to play Ragtime Blues. We show a Blind Blake song, and then we play a Blind Boy Fuller song. So we've looked at muting with the right hand. What you'll see is when I do this, I take this hand off a little bit, just a little bit, just release it a little bit. What that gives you is if I play this without doing this, the rhythm part sounds like that. If I do this and choke the notes, what you see is it's a bit like every second and fourth beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It stops the music sounding too much like it rolls into each other. It gives it more of like a snap, more of a backbeat, like a drum kit. So the rhythm part behind the singing, to make it more interesting. Well, I hear the train a-comin', rolling round the bend. You could start to get into a thing where you might want to start using another finger. So you just let some of those notes ring out. Tune up. It's really raining hard and windy here in Leeds. So, okay, you can let the notes ring out, but before you change to the A, make this E chord an E7. To make it an E7, you just make it an E chord, and you put your little finger on fret 3 on the second string. Okay? You can just, that's a nice little effect. Then you go to the A. Now we're going to use that little trick in the solo. You use it a lot in blues music. So you got your E. All you're going to do is this. I'm playing the G string. So as I play it, I'm just taking this finger off and hammering down. Well, I hear the train a-comin', rolling round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Time keeps rolling by. When I hear so what I did then, that's another thing for you to practice if you want to do it. It's like a little dum. Imagine a double bass layer. Dum, 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 da dum, dum to the next chord. And to practice that, all you do is you just play that and isolate that until you can get it right. Might take a week if you're new to this. Cool, so we've got some variations for the rhythm part. Let's now move into the solo. So Luther Perkins plays this on his Fender Esquire on the original recording. He plays it up the neck. Johnny Cash is there, you know, pumping along. And that's kind of what we're replicating with this finger pick. We're kind of replicating that strumming pattern, that country pattern. So to keep the low part and play that melody that Luther Perkins plays, so it's a bit like a piano. You keep the bass going and the melody on top, and that's what finger picking really is all about, isn't it? Is replicating a piano to a degree. To learn this solo part, you could just isolate that one hammer on if you can't do it yet. Just play that so you're comfortable with the thumb pattern, then try the hammer on. And just keep doing that till you can get it. Keep repeating that. The next part of it is that second fret, third string, third fret, second string. Sorry. The first time you finish on the open second string. Next time you leave that third fret down. So work on that. Then work on putting them together. I think I'm doing both strings there. I'm actually playing the G string and the B string. As always, when you're learning this stuff, take it as slow as you need to do. If you're doing this like this, and even if you're going out of time, don't worry, just work on getting the notes clean and correct. As you get the muscle memory over a few days or a week, you use like the drum machine, or you can play along to the backing track that's coming soon. So you've got the parts for that. Now you can just play, when you change chord, you can just play the A, as we have been doing. I'll go to the A now. You could just play that. Then you can play that lick again. When you go back to the E, maybe here's a nice variation for you. How about this? How about instead of playing an A major, how about you make it an A7 by taking the middle finger out, refinger into those fingers. Okay, so you're just sliding to fret 1 and up to fret 2 with that A7. B7. You could just take it up 1 fret. And then I'm just pinching all. You can do the bass. Don't go to 7. And then you start the next verse. Oh, I bet there's rich folks, or whatever it is. So there you go. You should have got a very rough bit of finger picking in the first 5 minutes. And then I've shown you variations of how to make that a little bit more interesting, back up some singing, but then also do like a little solo thing. If this is of interest, I will try and do another more like advanced video later on. I'll put that in the description. Might be a while yet. To help people with finger picking. Maybe we will look at like a Merle Travis song or something like that. That would be good. So thank you. My name is Martin. The band is the Washboard Resonators. And do like, subscribe, comment, check the description for all the links, buy us a coffee, it all helps. Have a good one. The backing track is coming now. Okay then, it's backing track time. I'm going to set the drum machine going to 110 beats per minute. It's just a straight rhythm with a bass drum and a snare. And I will strum the guitar. The finger picking would be here. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Well, I hear the train coming, rolling round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Time keeps rolling by. When I hear the whistle blowing, I hang my head and I cry. My mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear the whistle blowing, I hang my head and I cry. Oh yeah.